Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, the Biden administration's version of the Waters of the U.S. rule went into effect on Monday, and organizations like the National Cattlemen's Beef Association and others were quick to express their displeasure in a district court's recent decision denying a preliminary injunction of the controversial water rule. In fact, NCBA's President Todd Wilkinson from South Dakota said that the latest WOTUS rule will place more burdens on our family farms and ranches, drive up costs, and prevent cattle producers like him from making key investments in their land. Now, NCBA and their litigation partners filed a lawsuit seeking to overturn the rule back in January. They had sought a nationwide preliminary injunction which would have prevented the federal government from implementing WOTUS until the entire case is decided before the U.S. Supreme Court. But instead, at least as of right now, that court granted just a limited injunction in only two states, Texas and Idaho. In some other news, it looks like the American Sheep Industry Association has sent its annual letter of support for wildlife services to congressional leaders. In fact, more than 200 agriculture and trade associations signed on, calling for continued funding of the important program. Keep in mind that wildlife cause more than $12.8 billion in damage each year to our natural resources, public infrastructures, private property, and of course agriculture. In the letter, leaders like ASI President Brad Boner out of Wyoming said that USDA's Wildlife Services assists farmers and ranchers in all 50 states and 3 territories to reduce the impact of predators on their animals, protecting 9.5 million head of cattle, over 5 million head of sheep, and 55 million head of other livestock in some 340,000 direct control actions. And finally today, as we celebrate National Ag Day and National Agriculture Week, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack says that throughout our entire history, we as Americans have faced some unprecedented challenges. However, we've always been able to endure. And he says that's thanks in large part to the unwavering efforts of our farmers, farm workers, ranchers, and producers.
Rural America is the backbone of this country, and on this National Ag Day, we must take time to thank them for their passionate work to provide our country and the world with its food, fuel, and fiber. Here in America, we all benefit from the rich abundance of safe and nutritious food, which allows us to enjoy the security of knowing that we are one of the few nations on earth that is food secure and not dependent on any other nation for our basic food needs.
Now, this year actually marks the 50th anniversary of celebrating National Ag Day and National Agriculture Week. And we can all certainly take great pride in knowing that our farmers and ranchers and producers, just like those here in Western Ag Network country, do take their jobs very seriously in being the best stewards of our land, air, and water. So once again, we salute America's farmers and ranchers. That's a look at your Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day.